We continue. Question 12 is saying factorize completely. 3h to the power 4 minus 12h. To factorize is to find the common factor. So they are saying what is common between 3h to the power 4 minus 12h. So we'll start with the numbers. Which number can go into 3 and 12 without leaving a remainder 3? H is also common, so remove. Remove what is common. What is common between 3h to the power 4 and 12h is 3h. So from here, what are we going to remain with here? H to the power 3. Which number am I supposed to multiply with 3 to get 12? 4. So our answer is what? 3h, open your brackets, h to the power 3 minus 4. That is our answer. We continue. We have question B. If 2 men can dig a well in 3 days, how many more men are needed if the work is to be completed in 2 days and working at the same rate? So this is an inverse proportion. An inverse proportion means when one increases, the other reduces, or when one reduces, the other increases. So we have 2 men digging in 3 days, and then we have X men in 2 days. We don't know how many men did the work in 2 days. So since it's an inverse proportion, what you're supposed to do is to swap those two. You are going to take the 2, take it at the top, get the 3, take it to the bottom. So it's going to look like that. From here, what are we supposed to do? We'll cross multiply. If you multiply this x times 2, you get 2x. Multiply 2 times 3, you get a 6. So we have 2x is equals to 6. Divide both sides by the coefficient 2. You get x is equals to 3. Therefore, 3 men managed to complete the work in 2 days. Thus, 2 plus 1 is equals to 3 men. Now, the question is saying how many more men are needed? How many more men are needed? Only 1 more man is needed to complete in 2 days. We continue. We continue. We have question 13. Question 13 is saying in the diagram below, AC is a straight line, BC is equals to 9 centimeters, BD is equals to 15 centimeters, and sine ABD is equals to 0.6. Calculate the area of the triangle BCD. Now, when you are given a triangle, you should identify whether it's a right angled triangle or it is not. So when you look at this one, you find that it is not a right angled triangle. Since it is not a right angled triangle, the formula for the area A is equals to half CD sine B. So when you say CD, we are looking at the lines which have been given, the sides which have been given, multiplied by the angle in between the sides. So we are going to start substituting. We are saying half, C is 15. C is the line or the length opposite the angle C. So we have this 15, and then D is that one opposite the angle D. So we have C, which is 15, D is 9, sine CBD is that one given there. Now, since we know that when you are given an angle on a straight line, whether it is obtuse or acute in this case, it means that the angle will be the same since it is sine. So we are saying whether we have angle ABD and angle CBD, it is the same. So we are saying where there's this CBD, it is the same as the angle ABD. So we are just going to replace a 0.6 there. If you multiply half times 15 times 9 times 0.6, you are going to get 40.5 square centimeters. We continue. We have question B. For the sequence 1,4,7, find the 20th term. Now this is an arithmetic progression. This is an arithmetic progression because we have a common difference. So to find the common difference, you are supposed to subtract the second term minus the first term, or you can subtract the third term minus the second term. So if you subtract 7 minus 4, you get a 3. Subtract 4 minus 1, you get a 3. So our common difference is what? It is 3. Now, for any nth term, the nth term is equals to A. A means the first term, plus n minus 1, where n is the number of terms, times the common difference. So we are saying the nth term is equals to the first term plus the number of terms minus 1 times the common difference. So we continue to substitute. They are saying find the 20th term. Find the 20th term. So where there's n here, we are looking for the 20th term. Is equals to A plus 20 minus 1. We are looking at 20 terms. The common difference is 3. And our first term here is 1. So we are saying 1 plus, subtract 20 minus 1, you get 19. 19 times 3 is giving us 57. 1 plus 57 is giving us what? 58. Therefore, the 20th term is 58. We continue. We continue. We are having question 14. Find the value of the cube root of -8. So, the -8 can be expressed in power form. Which integer are we supposed to multiply by itself 3 times to give us -8? It is a -2. So -8 is the same as -2 to the power 3. Every time you are given a cube root, it's the same as power 1 over 3. 1 over 3 times that 3 will give us a -2. That is our answer. We continue. On a certain day, the exchange rate of $1 to kwacha was 3,750 and British pound to kwacha was 5,250. Based on these rates, what would be the cost in dollars of a car costing 900 pounds? So we are going to take it step by step. First, we are going to change these 900 pounds into kwacha, and then we'll convert or change the kwacha into what? Into dollars. So we'll take it step by step. 1 pound is equivalent to 5,250. 900 pounds is equivalent to, we don't know. So what are we supposed to do? We'll cross multiply. So we are saying 1 pound times x, multiply 900 pounds times 5,250. We are going to get 4,725,000 kwacha. Now from here, what are we supposed to do? Convert this to dollars. So we are saying $1 costs or is equivalent to 3,750. X dollars, we don't know how many X dollars will give us. 4,725,000. So from here, what are we going to do? We'll cross multiply. So we are saying X times 3,750 will give us 3,750. X is equals to, multiply 1 times 4,725,000, you get that. From here, what are we supposed to do? Divide both sides by 3,750. When you do that, you find that X is equals to $1,260. We continue. So we have question 15. Question 15 is saying solve the equation 6x minus 1 is equals to 2 divided by x. So from here, what we are supposed to do is to cross multiply. Cross multiply, we are going to multiply x times 6x minus 1. From here, expand. We are saying x times 6x, the same x times -1. So we are going to get 6x squared minus x is equals to 2. From here, what are we supposed to do? Transpose this 2, take it to the left, it will become a negative. So now this one will give us a quadratic equation. This one is the quadratic equation. So when you are given a quadratic equation, the first thing you are going to do is to multiply 6 times 2. This is our A, this is our B, this is our C. Multiply A times C. So we are getting a -12. Find two integers such that when you multiply them together, they will give you a -12. But when you add them, they will give you a -1. When you find those factors, express this x as a sum. using those factors. That's what we are going to do. So if I multiply negative 4 times 3, I'll get a negative 12. But when I add them, I'll get a negative 1. So I'll express this x in that form. So I'm saying 6x squared minus 4x plus 3x minus 2 is equals to 0. From here, we are going to factorize by grouping terms. Let's do that. So which terms can go into 6x squared and 4x without leaving a remainder 2x? 2x times 3x will give us 6x squared. If you multiply 2x times negative 2, you get a 4x. What is common between 3x and negative 2? 1. So from here, you are going to find the common factor inside the brackets. What are we supposed to do? Group what has remained. So I have to group 2x and 1. So we have 2x plus 1, and the common factor 3x minus 2 is equals to 0. From here, what are we supposed to do? We are going to equate. We equate 2x plus 1 is equals to 0 and 3x minus 2 is equals to 0. And then we are going to find the values of x as x is equals to negative half or x is equals to 2 over 3. We continue. Question 16 is saying, part B is saying in the diagram below, AE, BF and CG are straight lines. CG is parallel to DF. Angle EDF is equals to 119 degrees and angle ABF is equals to 100. Calculate angle ACG. Calculate angle ACG. So we are looking for that one. So we are going to take it step by step. When you are given parallel lines, you are supposed to identify the corresponding angles. This 119 degrees and this angle here, angle GCD, are equal. So it means that even this one here is 119 degrees. But angles on a straight line add up to 180. So when you add this angle and 119, you're supposed to get 180 degrees. So we are saying corresponding angles are equal. So we are saying angle ACG is equals to angle CDF. So to find this angle here, what are we supposed to do? Add those two. But when you add them, they are supposed to give you 180 degrees. So we are saying to find this, you are supposed to subtract 180 degrees minus 119. Therefore, angle ACG is equals to 61 degrees. We continue. Calculate angle GHF. Calculate angle GHF. Now, you're supposed to know that when you are given angles like that, those two are vertically opposite. So it means this angle GHF is equals to angle BHC. Now we'll take it step by step. Angles on a straight line add up to 180 degrees. So if this is 100 degrees, it means that this angle here, angle HBC, is 80 degrees. And we know what this one is. We know that this is angle 61 degrees. And we know that angles in a triangle add up to 180. So we are going to use this angle, that one, to find this one, and then those two we know are vertically opposite. So we'll take it step by step. Vertically opposite angles, we know angle GHF is equals to angle BHC. Then angles in a triangle add up to 180. So add 80 plus 61, you're going to get 41 degrees. We have 39 degrees, therefore those are the same. Let's go to question 16. Question 16 is saying find the column vector m such that negative m2 minus the vector m is equals to negative 8 and 6. That is a column. So what we are supposed to do is to express or let the vector m to be a and b. So where there's vector m, we are going to substitute ab. From here, what are we going to do? We are going to solve for a and b. So what are we supposed to do? We'll transpose this, take it to the other side. to solve for a positive, not a negative here. So when we take it to the right hand side, the sign will change to positive. Transpose negative 8 and 6 to the left side from the right, it will become a negative. Then we can simplify. So we are saying negative 5 minus negative 2. When you have a minus and negative, it is the same as positive. So it's going to give us a 3. 2 minus 6 will give us a negative 4. We continue. So we have 3 and negative 4. From here, what are we supposed to do? We are going to convert it back to vector m. So we are saying, therefore, the vector m is equals to 3 and negative 4. We continue. Hence, find the modulus of m. Hence, find the modulus of m, that is the distance. So what we are going to do is to square 3 and square negative 4. So modulus is equals to the square root of 3 squared plus negative 4 squared. If you square 3 squared, you're going to get a 9. Square negative 4 squared, square negative 4, you're going to get a 16. So we have 9 plus 16, which will give us a 25. The square root of 25 is what? Is 5. We continue. Given that AB is equals to negative 1 and 9, find BA in component form. So BA is equals to negative AB. So where we have AB equals negative 1n, to find BA, you are supposed to have a negative AB. So that negative will become a positive, and the positive will become a negative. So we are saying BA is equals to 1, negative 9. We continue. We have question 17. Given that we have a matrix, first row we have 2, 0, 3, and the second row has entries 0, 3, and n. Then we have that column matrix which has m, negative 4, and 1 equals 15 and 2. Find the value of m and n. So what we are supposed to do is to multiply that row times that column is equals to 15. The second row times that column is equals to 5. So we are going to multiply 2 times m plus 0 times negative 4 plus 3 times 1. First row is equals to 15. For the second row, we are saying 0 times m plus 3 times negative 4 plus n times 1 is equals to 2. Let's do that. So if we multiply them, they will look like that. Then from there, we can always solve. Transpose this negative 12 to the right, it will become a positive. Our n is equals to 14. Then we can solve for m, where we say 2m plus 0 is 2m plus 0 plus 3 is equals to 15. We'll transpose this 3 to the right, it will become a negative. So we have 2m is equals to 15 minus 3. And then what are we supposed to do? Divide both sides by the coefficient. Our m is equals to 6.